What's going on?
Last night, what's his name? South 42. He popped his sprinklers, so the whole place flooded. So they flooded this whole fucking pot where, like, this whole place, it was full of water. They took them, whatever, did the same shit to them, like cell 39 the night before. They put them in the visitation room next to the shower, right? And whatever, like the whole place flooded like the other day. So there was water all over the place. I'm sitting in my cell, and the trustees are like people that work here, and you know they work in the kitchen, they work on food, they clean, they're assistants to like the correctional officers. So like they take the clothes, they wash your laundry, whatever. They're trustees, they clean up and whatever they do, right? They had the mops with the water because the place was flooded. They took all that water, they flooded my cell. They flooded my cell with sewer water. That shit stinks. And they damaged all my paperwork. They damaged all my pictures. They damaged all my legal documents. All my documents that was on the floor, my newspapers, my magazines, my thermals, my prayer rug. Like the whole thing was soaked. The whole cell was loaded with water. And 3 of them violently took the mops and they flooded my whole cell. They're like, yeah, you bitch ass man, yeah, fight like you. One of them, his name is D, and I know their faces, all 3 of them. And the camera last night was around like 2-ish a.m. Like 2 something in the morning. You can like make sure like you check the camera. And they were violently saying that they gonna kill me, they gonna beat the shit out of me, and all that crazy shit. Like they're saying that they're gonna fuck with my food, like everything. They work in the kitchen. So they flooded my cell and all my newspapers and all my magazines, all my paperwork, all my pictures, my prayer rug and my thermals got damaged. They destroyed my property and they threatened me, and all that water splashed all over my thermals that I'm wearing and all over my skin. So I'm sitting in my cell like, what the fuck's going on? I'm telling the correctional officer who's gross and Nazi, and they're just like passive aggressive. They're acting like they don't hear me. I told the sergeant, I told Lieutenant Outland, blonde hair lady, whatever, right? Took a picture on her cell phone of like the time of the incident. So on that cell phone, that picture is reserved. They got all the water in my cell with the prayer rug and everything damaged. And Lieutenant Outland took a picture. Alright, so that's on the cell phone. And then I tell Sergeant Coleman and Sergeant Jacksonville, I tell them everything that's happening. They come into my cell, they mop everything out. They're like, or whatever, man. Like, you know, just sit on the bed, whatever, right? So I'm sitting on the bed. They're mopping this stuff out. They just like totally ignore me. I said I want to file 3 criminal complaints against these trustees. They shouldn't be trustees. They shouldn't be working and touching people's food if they're saying they're gonna fuck with my food. They're like, isn't your name ALJAZAIRI? You know, he mentioned my name, right? So he knows who the fuck I am this whole time. I'm thinking like, how many times have you been fucking with my food, right? So I'm sitting in my cell, and they're saying all this shit. Apparently, they know who I am. They know Shane Pollard. Shane Pollard is the same person who threw that shit at me. I fucking dropped the charges on him. And, like, you know, the person, remember, who threw that shit through the door? I felt sorry for him and I dropped the charges, right? So now they know him. And the person next to me, his name is Anthony, right? He's over here fucking talking like he's going to kill me on October 20th, right? Or he's going to beat the shit out of me when he sees me in court. I'm like, all right, we're going to see. So I'm getting threats from this person, and the person next door, he talks to Shane Pollard's girl. They talk, they send messages to one another, and the threats that I'm getting, it's from all these people because they all know each other. The person next door told the trustees to flood my cell. They got all that water underneath the door, they mopped that shit right in my cell. So they threw all that shit in my cell, and my whole cell got flooded, and they destroyed all my property. I want to press charges. In here, they said that, like, they're ignoring me. They don't want me, like, they won't even give me the criminal complaints. They won't even tell me anything until, like, time is passing. I want to press charges, like, you know, make that shit happen. So I'm just letting you know what's going on. And I'm getting threats day and night. And the person next door said he's going to beat the shit out of me on October 20th when I go to court, because we got court at the same time. So I'm like, all right, we're going to see. So I'm just letting you know what's going on. Okay? That's what happened. And it's 3 trustees. They were so violent. I'm talking about, like, they said they were going to kill me myself.
Hey, Mustafa, what's the trustees' names?
I don't know their names. One of them said, my name is D, nigga, like, what's up, dog, whatever, right? And he's coming to my door and he's saying that shit and he's like acting gangster, right?
What time?
go and see how they all violently came next to my door and pushed all that water in my cell. All of it. My whole cell was like flooded and my whole thing was soaked. And it's the person next door, and they all know Shane Pollard. Like, there's an extensive history of him throwing boiled eggs at me, do that shit, urine and shit in my face. And I forgave his ass. I dropped all the charges against him, and I had all the evidence in the world. Like, I could have had him for assault, battery, and everything. I felt sorry for him. So the person next door tells me that he dropped the charges on, like, Shane, like, his name is Red Alert. He's like, you didn't drop the charges on Red. You know, the charges just dropped. How did he know that? He said he talked to his girl. So him, his girl, and him, they're all in cahoots. Like, you know, they have like a circle going on. They're all in a gang called Bloods, right? They're all in a blood gang. So these gang members, right, trying to act like, you know, all tough and bad in jail. All right? They flooded my cell yesterday, and that's unacceptable. I want all these trustees to be put on DDU. I want a reprimand. I want them to be held accountable for what they did yesterday. All right? That's what I'm trying to tell you. I told all the sergeants, Sergeant Jacksonville and Sergeant Coleman, and they just laughed at me and they just walked out. Lieutenant Outland took a picture on the cell phone. That cell phone, you know, that reserves all pictures. So that picture is right there with a timestamp on it.
What did he take? What did he take a picture of?
Took a picture of myself through my window of the flooding and everything damaged. I picked up my thermals, so I put them right there. They're hanging, but they got damaged with that sewer water. I'm not wearing that shit. So I want to make sure I press charges for destruction of property. Let me tell you what I wrote down. I wrote down the charges that I want. I want the charges for harassment, destruction of property, assault, battery.
Did you press charges? Did you press charges?
No, I didn't press charges because they don't want to give me any criminal complaints, no grievance. They don't even want me complaining. So they just ignore me. Every time I was asking, they just ignore me. They're like, yeah, we'll deal with it later. That's how they talk to me, right? And they're just laughing. And they're like you know, like acting like they're upset. So I can't press charges by myself. I'm sitting in the cell. That's why I'm trying to let you know stuff. So I want to press charges for harassment, destruction of property, assault, battery, and threats. And the person next door said he's going to kill me on October 20th. The person next door knows Shane Pollard. They're all like, you know, friends. He talks to his girl. But the way he talks to his girl, you know, all these calls are recorded. So let's see what they're talking about. He seems to know me very well. He's talking that he's calling me a baby killer. He's talking that my girl is dead. He's saying I killed my girl. He's saying all this crazy shit about my case. That person next door, Anthony, his behavior is unacceptable. But physically, they flooded my cell. There was 3 trustees who flooded my cell violently, and you can see that on camera. But, you know, I'm receiving all types of threats, and I just want to let you know. So if anything goes on, anything happens, he said the guy next door said my cell door is going to open, and they're going to kill me myself. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
They're playing around with, like, your door is going to pop, and they're going to come in my cell and do some shit. Yeah, but I just want to let you know, this person next door knows Shane Pollard. Shane Pollard is the same person with the history that I got here. And they're all in a blood gang. Yeah, I got beat up by 10 correctional officers in handcuffs, stomped on. And the correctional officers, I'm telling them, like, you know, what's going on? They're like, yeah, we'll deal with that later. It's not important to them, right? But I want you to shed some light on this somewhere along the line. And let some kind of consequences happen. Because, and Rose was standing there just, like, looking away. I'm like, Rose, this is happening on your watch. And I'm like, you're responsible. And he just walked away acting like he's not hearing me. Like, I want to press charges. I want to, like, complain about these people, right? They're all laughing. Gross and the trustees, they're all, like, friends. And the person next door tells them to flood my cell. It's like, yeah, they work for me. But legally, they are on the premises of this facility. So legally, they're going to be held responsible for their actions. And these are criminal actions with the threat, the assault, and the destruction of property. These are all criminal actions. So let's see, you know, like, what's going on here. Let's see how these things are working. There's a camera right there, right in the middle of the spot. It sees everything. You're going to see exactly how they just huddled up and they